Greetings everyone. Guys, in this video I'm going to be discussing why looks is your only problem. Your problem isn't that you don't go outside. Your problem isn't that you don't take a shower. Your problem isn't that you don't get a haircut. Your only problem when it comes to dating, relationships, and hooking up with women is that you don't have the looks. Your only problem is the looks. There are chads and chad lights who don't go outside. They sit all day on dating apps and they slay and they pull tons and tons of women just because they have the looks. They never leave the house. They never leave the basement. They never leave the computer. All they do is swipe right on the attractive women on dating apps. Those women swipe right on them. They FaceTime. They invite each other over and then they hook up. That's how the modern dating market works. That's how women and men are hooking up. Chads aren't going outside. Chad lights aren't going outside. People are hooking up by staying at home. So don't let people gaslight you by telling you, your problem, bro, is that you don't go outside. Your problem is you're not approaching enough. Your problem is you're not talking to enough women. That isn't your problem, bro. Guys, the problem is if you're struggling with women, if you're struggling in the dating market, if your volume is low, if you're not sleeping with the caliber of women you want to sleep with, the problem is you just don't have the looks. You don't have the physical characteristics that women want. You're not a chad, you're not a chad light. You're not tall enough. Your face doesn't look good enough. Your jawline doesn't look good enough. Your hair doesn't look good enough. Your eye area doesn't look good enough. Your teeth don't look good enough. Every aspect of your body, every aspect of your looks does not look good enough for the woman. That's why she's choosing other chads, other chat lights over you. Maybe you're a sub 5. Maybe you're an incel. Maybe you're a normie. Maybe you're a high tier normie. That is not enough in this modern dating market to compete. That is not enough in this modern dating market to slay. Yes, of course, normies do get women. Yes, of course, high-tier normies do get women. But the volume and the quality is not there. Most normies are sleeping with land whales. Most normies are dealing with women who have multiple children. Most normies are dealing with women who are in and out of therapy who are crazy. Normies and high-tier normies aren't getting the 8s, 9s, and 10s. Normies and high-tier normies aren't getting the 10 out of 10 Stacy's. They're not getting the women that look like Megan Fox. They're not getting the most attractive women on the dating market. They're settling. All that coping they're doing, they're settling. And they don't want to accept that their problem in the dating market isn't that they're not holding frame, isn't that they don't have confidence. It's not that they don't have game or riz. Their problem in the dating market, they don't have the looks. That's the only problem, is the looks. It's not about taking a shower. It's not about putting on the most expensive Gucci cologne. It's not about walking out in the most expensive clothes or driving in the most expensive car. It's not about any of those things. It's about having the looks. The modern dating market is all about having the looks. There's guys that have the looks, they pull the attractive hot women, and there's guys who don't have the looks that either accept the black pill or they cope. They cope with red pill, they cope with blue pill, they cope with game, they cope with cold approaching, they cope with a bunch of different strategies that ultimately don't work. Women are going for the guys who have the looks. So it's not about going outside. It's not about touching grass. It's not about putting yourself out there. It's just about having the looks and using those looks to your advantage. Once the guy has the looks, once he does the looks maxing, once he ascends through either surgery, hard maxing, or soft maxing, then he can put his pictures on dating apps. Then he can cold approach. Then he can go to bars and clubs and his life is going to drastically change. What ultimately matters is not just about attracting women, it's about attracting high quality women. If you're not sleeping with Instagram tier women, if you're not sleeping with TikTok tier women, if you're not sleeping with Visco tier women, I'm talking highly attractive women, blonde hair, blue eyes, blonde bombshells. I'm talking the most attractive women on the dating market. If you're not sleeping with those women, there's nothing to brag about. Guys don't get any brownie points for sleeping with land whales. Guys don't get any brownie points for sleeping with sub 5 women. Guys don't get any brownie points for sleeping with unattractive women. All that matters is if you're pulling hot, youthful women. That's what matters, is the quality. Sleeping with 10 out of 10 women. Those women are sleeping with the Chads and the Chad Lights. And the Chad and the Chad Light, they don't have a haircut. They didn't get a haircut this month. They haven't got a haircut in the past 6 months. They were letting it grow out. The problem in this dating market isn't that you don't have a haircut. You just don't have the looks. And the looks, when we say the looks, we mean the height, we mean the face, we mean the body frame. That's what the looks are. The looks isn't body language. The looks isn't voice. The looks isn't some mindset that you have. The looks is the physical. It's what she sees. It's the physical appearance. That's what matters in the modern dating market, is the looks. A guy, a sub 5 or normie, can get a haircut every single day for the rest of his life. He can get a shape up. He can get a trim. He can get his beard shaved. He can have the best looking haircut in the world. But if he doesn't have those looks, nothing is going to happen. If he isn't 6 foot with a great face and a great body frame, nothing's going to happen. If he doesn't have the looks, if he doesn't have the jawline, the eye, or the hair that women want, nothing is going to happen. Guys, understand that when you have the looks, women naturally come to you. Women will naturally put themselves in your presence. Women will naturally send you choosing signals. Women will naturally touch on you and grind on you because you have the looks. They're going to come in your personal space. They're going to start conversations with you. They're going to initiate contact with you. They're going to give you their number. They're going to want to hang out with you. They're going to invite you over to their place. No game needed. No charisma or personality needed. None of that nonsense is needed when you have the looks. It's not about being NT. It's not about being neurotypical. It's not about oofy doofy maxing. It's not about personality maxing. The only problem is you just don't have the looks. If you have to go on a forum and ask what you did wrong, you don't have the looks. If you have to go to a dating coach and ask what you said wrong, you don't have the looks. If you're struggling in the dating market, women are flaking and ghosting on you, you don't have the looks. When you have the looks, women are going to sleep with you. It's as simple as that. Having the looks equals women sleeping with you, highly attractive women sleeping with you. It's as simple as that, guys. The dating market, hookups, and relationships is very, very simple. There's no need to overcomplicate it. There's no need to do advanced arithmetic, advanced theories, trying to do advanced studies on the dating market. It's not necessary. Women are going for the guys who have the looks. Bottom line, doesn't matter if those guys are autistic. Doesn't matter if those guys are in a wheelchair. Doesn't matter if those guys are flat broke. Doesn't matter if those guys have no personality. Doesn't matter if those guys have no sense of humor. Doesn't matter if those guys have no voice. Doesn't matter if those guys have no job. It doesn't matter. All that matters is, do those guys have the looks? That's what women are going after, the guys who have the looks, whether it's at work, whether it's at school, or whether it's at a bar or club. Women are going for the guys who have the looks. Women are going for the guys who have the physical appearance that they want. Women are going for the guys that sexually turn them on. That's who women are getting wet for, the guys who have the looks. It's about the face, the height, the body frame, the skin, the race, the eyes, the body, the abs, the arms. What does the guy physically look like? It's about what that woman wants. It's about what she sexually desires. She doesn't desire a guy who's neurotypical. She doesn't desire a guy who has an abundance mindset. She doesn't desire a guy who has game. She desires a guy that has the looks. The looks will give her status. When she's walking around with a 6'4" Chad, when she's walking around with a 6'2" Chad, that guy is giving her status. That guy is giving her social proof. You can go on any attractive woman's Instagram today. She is going to have pictures with the Chad on them because the Chad gives her likes. The Chad gives her validation. The Chad gives her social proof so that she can brag to her friends. Look at this hot, attractive Chad I pulled. Look at this hot, attractive Chad I slept with. Look at this hot, attractive Chad that I got on a date with. It gives them social proof. It doesn't matter if the sub 5 of the normie is the most outgoing guy. It doesn't matter if the sub 5 of the normie has a great personality. It doesn't matter if the sub 5 of the normie is a great person. None of that stuff matters if that sub 5 of the normie does not have the looks that she wants. It doesn't matter. And we're living in 2023. We know women are extremely picky. Women have extremely high options, and women are very choosy. They're not settling for the normie. They're not settling for the sub 5. They're not even settling for the high tier normie. If a guy is not a Chad light or a Chad, he is going to struggle in the dating market. We know that 60% of men are incels. 60% of men haven't got laid in the past 6 months. The vast majority of men are struggling in this modern dating market because they don't have the looks that women want. Women are sharing the Chad. Women are sharing the Chad light. And women are sharing those guys with multiple women. Those Chad and those Chad lights are sleeping with 8, 9, 10 women on a monthly basis. They have rotations. That's how the Chad and the Chad light gets those 500, 600, 700 body counts. That's how those Chads and those Chad lights sleep with 100 women a year. It's because they have rotations. They're not just married to one woman. They're not just cuffed with one woman. They're not just in a relationship with one woman. They have dozens of options because women are throwing themselves at them. When they go out to the bar, when they go out to the club, women are flocking towards them. Women are throwing their bodies at them. Women are twerking on them. Women are grinding on them. Women are feeling on them because they have the looks. That's how Chad is treated. That's how Chad lights are treated. If you're not treated like that, you're not a Chad. If you're not treated like that, you're not a Chad light. There's so many guys coping. It's unbelievable. If you're not treated like that, you don't have the looks of a Chad. If you're not treated like that, you don't have the looks of a Chad light. Your problem in the dating market is you don't have the looks. That's your only problem. That's it. It's not that you don't have money. It's not that you don't have status. It's not that you don't self-improve. It's not that you don't are good at holding abundance mindset or a masculine frame. Your problem is you don't have the looks. So don't let a dating coach gaslight you. Don't let a PUA gaslight you and tell you your problem is you're not approaching enough women. You're not touching grass. You're not taking a shower. You're not getting a haircut. That isn't your problem. Chad isn't taking a shower. Chad isn't getting a haircut. Chad isn't going outside. Your problem is you don't have the looks. That's what differentiates you from the Chad. That's what differentiates you from the Chad light. The Chad and the Chad light have the looks that women want, so naturally women are going to throw their bodies at them. Now, if you want the Chad treatment, if you want to be treated like a Chad, if you want to slay, if you want to have as many options as possible, you're going to have to physically ascend. You're going to have to do the looks maxing. You're going to have to do the hard maxing. Surgery. Surgery is your best friend. Physically, surgery is the only thing you need. You need the jawline of a Chad. You need the body frame of a Chad. You need the face of a Chad. You need the nose, the eye area, the hair of a Chad. Get a hair transplant. Get cosmetic teeth surgery. Your teeth should look model white. Get a new jawline. Focus on lean max and get a six pack, get nice arms. It's about the physical body. That's what matters in this dating market. The physical body. It's about what do you look like. When you have those looks, your life is going to change overnight. You're going to wake up a whole new person. You're going to wake up with so much status you don't know what to do with yourself. You're going to be going out to bars and clubs and slaying with the most attractive women in there. Just because you have the looks. You don't need confidence. You don't need personality. You don't need to be assertive. You don't need to be aggressive. You don't need dark triad traits. All you need is the looks and you're going to have success with women. All you need is the looks and you're going to be sleeping with more women than you ever have in your entire life. That is the black pill. That is the honest to God truth. Ultimately, guys, all you can do is focus on your looks and hope for the best. When you have the looks, women are going to throw themselves at you. And you're going to be a much happier and much fulfilled person because having sex is one of the greatest experiences in this world. Especially sex with highly attractive women, guys. But that's going to be it for this video. That's why your only problem is the looks. Please like, please comment, please subscribe. Till next time, fellas. Goodbye.